Okay, this is a video for the Hibiki by Shozy and the F9 by FiiO. I've already done kind of an intro video for this one, and I have not done, and I don't know if I will do a video for this one, but I'm going to compare these two because I want to explain something to you very, very quickly. If you've been watching my channel for a while, companies like Penon Audio and others don't send me gear because they've sent me stuff previously, and you've never seen it on this channel because it was garbage. It was less quality than the IEMs that come with your smartphones. No lie. The AD01s, which I loved, I got sent the AD02s, and they were garbage. They were plastic, waterproof, garbage. I wouldn't recommend to anybody. I wouldn't do a video for them. If you're going to send stuff and you think that somebody's just going to put it on their video, I'm sad to see that there's some very big video reviewers that really review whatever gets sent to them because some of it's just garbage. The AD02's garbage. They don't get a video. So saying that, I don't get everything from everybody because I'm going to do a video from it. There's people out there that won't send me stuff because they know I might not do a video of it, and I don't give a shit. I'll just send it back to them. And to the people that say, do you need to swear in your videos? I swear in real life, and if you can't fucking deal with it, get the fuck out. Anyway, so I don't get stuff from some companies because me reviewing it depends on if I like it. Okay? If I don't like it, you're never going to see it in a video. That's it. And that's not good for me as a person that likes to get stuff so that I can have content for my channel, but I'm not going to have crap on my channel, so I'm not going to do it. What you're looking at now is the new wave of really good stuff that's coming in at a really good price. Let me tell you about this one first. This is the Hibiki. This is new. It's got a 10 millimeter biocellulose driver. I'm assuming this is something like those paper ones that were in the TH900s is made of biocellulose. The Creative Arvana Live, I believe those are biocellulose. So there's some, I'm familiar with the biocellulose diaphragms, and I like them. I didn't know it until I just checked online what it actually was. But it says a 10 millimeter biocellulose. It's got an impedance of 18 ohms, which means theoretically it should be very easy to drive. It's got a detachable 2-pin, I believe it's 0.78 millimeter type. It seems my cable fit it. I have a spare cable, so it's not the FLC8s. I don't have a video on my channel about them in a review because the wire died, and it's a unique thing, so I can't do it. This seems to be a pretty general universal size as far as if you've got a 2-pin extra cable, it's probably going to fit this. Slightly recessed. Go ahead and pull it in here. It's got a very long, so it's slightly recessed, but this is pretty much standard now. It's got a very long 2-pin, which made me nervous, but I was able to use this with another, and it goes in so super easy. This is a carbon fiber faceplate. It's absolutely beautiful in the hand. It is a design that is very much like the 64 audio universals, almost identical in its design, and it has a very, very, very nice fit. It's very nice. The cable on this thing is stupid crazy. This is the kind of cable that you get on things that cost $1,000, $1,500. I'm not lying. This is a very, very nice 26 AWG wire. This is good stuff. This is really nice. And they had to ruin it by putting a fucking inline controller in it. For God's sakes, man. This is a really nice cable that comes with really nice gear, and you put a fucking inline thing on it. God, you know. Thankfully, I'm doing this review because these things sound so fantastic, and their design is absolutely great. It fits great. One of the best fitting IEMs that I have at any price range. Comparing the cable with the F9, which is also a very nice cable. Get a look at, this would be the F9 right here, and this would be the Hibiki. This is a very nice cable. This is a high-end cable that comes with custom CIEMs. This is very nice. I've seen tons of cables. You guys know I love cables. This is a nice cable. I can't believe they put an inline controller. This would be the FiiO, and again, FiiO includes a balanced cable and a single-ended cable with its. This is $99. This SE. This is not the SE version, but $99 for this. 109 for the balanced, I think. 110, something like that. So it's about 20 bucks more for what I've got in my hand right here. So build quality, let me go ahead and take a look. Because I had to compare these, I had to put this in single end because what I'm using to compare it is the acoustic research. And it's single-ended. So to compare these two, using this sounded so good with this, and then I decided to pair this with this. I'm using, in my comparison, I do this for a specific reason. He turned into a freak later in life, but if you read the story of the making of Thriller and the transients of the compression and the stuff that they did in their visualization of black and purple as the bass and gold and silver as the treble and music as colors, and Quincy Jones and this other guy whose name I don't recall, I can link to it in the video. This is a fantastic album to evaluate gear. It's got a lot of information all over the place, and it's done really, really well. This is a DSD of it. Doesn't mean it's better than a 44 Red Book, but it's a DSD anyway. So listening to this and comparing these two, you would think that something that has, let me get back, what ADHD is just crippling me, isn't it? These are beautiful. These are absolutely stunning. Can I get a close-up? Can a brother get a close-up over here? These are just beautiful. These are full aluminum shell beauties. This is just, how's my hand? Beautiful. These are nice. This has got quality all over it. So let me get back into this and this. Putting them together. You've got the carbon faceplate on the Hibiki, and then you've got the F9, which is like in a full aluminum shell. It's not aluminum on one side, plastic on the other. It's full aluminum, like aircraft grade, I guess. This is the size of the two. This fits really good, so good that it's like ear protection, like OSHA approved. This is really good. For me, I get a really awesome fit. I get a very, very good fit with these as well. Why is there so much space going on in here for a single 10mm driver, and this thing has a 9mm driver with two BAs, and it's doing it with a much more efficient use of space? Acoustic tuning, I guess. There was something, double venting or something like that. Someone else will start to give info on this. This is a fairly new item. There's a lot of people that are a big fan of this, and I am too. I first got these and was blown away by the visual and bummed about the inline controller, and then kind of just put it to the side for a little. Decided to listen to it last night, really, is just to give it a good listen, and was very, very, very impressed, and looked online for the price and realized this is 60 bucks. That's fucking unreal. And this is $100, and you got a balanced cable, a single-ended cable. You got like a little Pelican case that comes with it. You got all the stuff that you need. These are two 100 and below IEMs that sound really good. And I'm sorry to bring up the price, but I want you to know how affordable these are. A lot of people rank their gear based on price and assume that something that's more expensive is going to sound better. Best IEMs I've ever heard in my entire life are the EX1000s. You can get them for $300, maybe $400. Better than anything I've ever heard in my life. I've said that for quite a while, and I still say that today. EX1000s, sub $400, will beat the crap out of anything for $1,000, $2,000, or in any price range. Never heard anything better than the EX1000, so I do not believe that price indicates quality. I'm showing you these because these are in a price range where you could afford them, and you would get sound that is equal to stuff that sounds much that is priced way, way, way beyond this. Bass. This was said by a reviewer to need like 8 dB, and the bass didn't say exactly what frequency was boosting. I don't know what he's talking about. I'm not using an EQ, and the bass is there where it's supposed to be. Um, this this of the two of these, this would seem to be a little more bass light than this one. And I guess it's because of the balanced armature drivers that are picking up um, the mids and the treble, and that so they're not they're doing their own work, and it sounds like that. So the bass on this, if I were to compare it, it would sound more present. However, this is in no way bassy at all. And like I said, the guy that did the review said he thought it needed 8 dB of bass boost. It's crazy. I'm a bass head, man. Yeah, I wouldn't put 8 dB on these. I don't need it. For what? Um, get a better source, man. Um, the mids, the mids are the showstopper on this thing. These are awesome. The vocals of Michael Jackson are absolutely fantastic. This is what the biggest difference when AB and these two was the mids. It sounded awesome on this. Sounded good on this. I mean, really, really, really good on this. Good on this. Biggest separator sonically between these two would be the mids, and it would be this would be the winner of that. The treble, there's a lot of people talking about the peaks in here. As I said, the best I've ever heard is the EX1000. There's a lot of people that claim that those have some peaks. And they do, but they don't bother me at all. I did notice when I first listened to this that this had a pronounced peak. Checked online. One of the people that's got this Brooko also noticed this and advised pulling down 7K by like about 4 dB, did that, and it sounded a lot better. So there is in fact a peak that is noticeable, and it's near the cymballine area, and if you pull it down, it'll sound a lot better. The treble in this, it's so the complaint about this and its treble is overstated. It depends on the source, depends on the music you listen to, depends on your ear. Not the kind of thing you can ding something for. Treble on this sounds good. It's got the sparkle. I'm hearing all of the silver and gold, as they called it on the creation of the Thriller album, which I thought wouldn't be the case. I thought something as big as this, something that's got a single diaphragm, would be, probably good at bass if I wanted it to be. Maybe it would have forward mids, and it's going to have a rolled off treble. I'm not hearing that. This sounds really nice. This is a nice long-term listen. This is too, if I had to pick one of the two just based on listening, which is what we do here, I would pick this one. I'd pick the Hibiki over the F9s, despite the fact that this comes with two cables, despite the fact that one of them is balanced, despite that it fits like ear protection. It's that good. It comes with a case. It's $109. It's got a single-ended version. It's $99. I'd pick this one. The mids on this are fantastic. The design is great. The cable is amazing, and they put a crap-tastical, crappy inline on it. What the fuck is with this, man? Why would anybody do that? Just, I don't get it. Shozy's a trippy company. They don't seem to care about sales because of the way that they act. That's what I get anyway. They got a DAP that is just it's a fucking nightmare. I gotta take a SD card out, put it in an SD holder, put it in the PC, drag and drop files onto that. Yeah, those files got to be WAV. Forget about FLAC. They got to be WAV. So I got to convert FLACs to WAV. Then I got to drag and drop them to a SD card holder, pull the SD card holder out, put it in the DAP. I won't even update the firmware on that because it sounds so good, and I'm afraid it'll die. But it's not something I would wreck to anybody. But it is one of the finest sounding DAPs I've ever heard, and I can't wreck it because it's a disaster as far as all of the others. You'd have to be a geek to like it. I guess I'm a geek. Anyway, between the FiiO F9 and the Hibiki, I'm going to go with the Hibiki. The bass, which was reported to be not enough, is must be somebody's seal, or they didn't listen to it that much. I'm listening to Michael Jackson and sounds fine. The bass is exactly where it's supposed to be. I would never put plus 8 dB on this. I might put a little bit on it because I'm a bass head, but I wouldn't do 8 dB. The mids are spectacular on this. The The treble is really good. It's 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 what is supposed to be there is there. There's no missing data that I can gather on the Michael Jackson. Now you think, why don't you listen to other stuff? The more we spread out with different music, the more hard it is to pin down a person's opinion. I'm giving you a single disc. I'm giving you Michael Jackson's Thriller. Want to be starting something. Billie Jean. The entire CD sounds fantastic. And then I thought, why does this sound so good? I got online and checked the creation of it, and it's one of the more famous, well mastered CDs in history. They're saying that the reason it was so popular is reasons that go beyond Michael Jackson. It was actually sonically very appealing to the masses, and like Dark Side of the Moon, which I dug into deeply, Thriller is it's pretty good for judging gear. It's got everything you want. It's got bass, it's got mids, it's got the treble, and it's done well by people that associated music with colors, and I do that myself. So Trippy, the Hibiki, I recommend them highly. I like the FiiO F9. I think they're fantastic. I think you've got more options than you've ever had ever that are reasonable. I don't get gear from some people like Penon because I didn't review what they sent because what they sent was crap. I'm doing this video specifically to show if it's not crap, it's going to get a video. And this is two items that is well worth your money. I would pick this one personally. I went way over the time that I thought I would talk, and surprise. These are beautiful. I love them. I take them over the F9. I take these over a lot of IEMs, to be honest with you, but I'm just going to give these two some love because they're priced much more reasonable than some crazy companies out there. And if you buy this one, you'll get every penny's worth. And if you buy this one, you'll get every penny's worth. Hopefully they release this one with the same type of cable without an inline. I'd be all over that. Love this. Really good stuff. Good job by Shozy. Good job by FiiO. Everybody wins in this scenario. I would take this if I had to pick one of the two.